Good evening. Welcome to another episode of Techopolis 3. I'm Katiana. We are picking up exactly where we left off last night. We had all sorts of shenanigans going on last night. As you may recall, we got caught up on our quest turn-ins. We worked on hellish ingots and ultimate ingots and found out we need a lot of improvements in some of our infrastructure before we're going to be able to make ourselves a rocket ship. So I had made a list of the things that we need to work on, and that is going to be our plan for tonight is to work on those items and then see if we can tackle some of those projects. So let's get started. First of all, we are going to need some items from HNN. We are going to need a couple more simulation chambers, which we're going to need, a couple of diamond gears and some ender pearls. Okay, we can do that. I apparently have not done a recipe for diamond gear yet, which we could do that. Diamond gear. Doot, 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 doot. Gears go there. That should take care of that one. And then ender pearls. Run back here and make some. First thing we should probably do is also make some debris. Okay, we can do a batch of debris, get it going. That will get us started on more netherite. Because I have the feeling we're gonna need some netherite. So, I'm gonna get a couple of simulation chambers. And then I also need a couple of loot fabricators. And while that's going, we're going to grab our magma cube data model. And we're going to find our, where is it? Here is our gas data model. Can put a bunch of this stuff back in the system for now. We're going to use it later. You. Definitely will be using some of you later. Let's put the gas predictions in here. Grab some more ender pearls. Boom, boom. And then, oops. Smart. Can I make, oh, I need some flux, some charge Certus. We can do that. We just need to pop up here with some Certus. Hello, John. How are you? Thank you for the lurkdom. We have got all sorts of projects going on tonight. We're going to be working on hostile neural networks. We're going to work on a second dimensional infuser. And corresponding processing after that with the black quartz that it will produce for us. Because that black quartz needs to go a couple of different places in a couple of different forms. So we're going to have to route that stuff all over the place. And then one of those is going to be to make us glowstone. And we need a lot of glowstone for sure. I want to get a little bit of this smart cable, as I believe the smart cable will let me see my channel availability. And while I can see it on my network here at the home base, I can't see channel usage in the nether. So I want to see if I set up or convert over to using the dense smart cable, if I'll be able to see the channel availability that way. So I'm going to come over here and I'm going to convert there we go. 7 of 32 channels. That's really all I need, is to tell me there how many I have left. So I'm using 7 of 32. I can hoard the rest of these for other areas around the base. I need connections. This is very good. Oh, power is not very good. We have no power. That is bad. We better go fix that first. Which means we need to go use some of JC's presents. Go use some of JC's presents. JC was very kind and let me clean out his complete supply of ananite. Oh, which is downstairs, not upstairs. I need to bring some upstairs. Because I think I put it downstairs. Didn't I put it downstairs? Oh no, I hope I didn't forget where I put it. 2 streams in a row. Boom, 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 boom. Yes, I put it here. Da 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 da. Boom. Boom, 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 boom. That's our JC is so good box. Upstairs. We'll dedicate the power plant to JC. Because he is keeping the power plant going. Oh, we've run out of fluorite. That's not good. Hang on. We'll fix that. We'll fix that. We're all backed up with nuclear waste. That's not good. Hang on. Bunk. Boom. Boom. You're full. pipes are all full and all shiny. I don't know if that's ever happened, that I had the pipes get all shiny because they're backed up. Goodness. Okay, well, let's stay away from the pipes. Ooh. That should take care of the power problem. Oy. Okay, so we're only using 7 channels. So I'm going to use this area here to set up additional processing of these items. So we have got our simulation chambers, our loot fabricators. What am I going to need here? I'm going to need some of these. Power cables. Did I have any power cables left, or did I use them all? I may have used them all. Grab some more power. Okay. So power comes from underneath the floor. So we should have some power already from this loot fabricator here. We just need to stretch it to this additional space back here behind that I've created. So that shouldn't be a problem. And we'll just keep expanding back here as needed. Ooh. That doesn't sound good. Let me disconnect and reconnect and see if that clears up that sound. That sounded really fuzzy and glitchy, and I'm not sure why. Hopefully it's just the client had a hiccup and it will clear itself out on a reboot. Hey, here we go. All right. Did not grab the smooth stone I wanted. Grab this. Let's do. Oops. Fill that in for now. My pick is a little too good sometimes. And then let's grab a shroom light. That away, grab a shroom light. I have 608 shroom lights. I love it. I love using those for my lighting. It's great. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is... Actually, let's... grab this. Let's just, oopsie. Just get a clear slate. Okay. Now, I can run my cables off of any one of these. It doesn't have to be that one, right? So 7 to 32 is coming off of that one. So if I run one here... Oh, no, apparently not. Oh, no, it has to be one... It has to be one of the 4 of the cross touching the center one. That's right. I remembered. Okay. So now I have 7 of the 32 channels are going off the front. We're going to pull this line off the back, like this. Okay. And then we're going to put these items over here along this wall. So we're going to set up the gas data model and the magma cube data model in a simulation chamber and feed it into a loot fabricator, and then send the items back into the system. So this is an instance where I am also going to need... We are using an export bus to put things in there, but I would want an import bus to pull things out. So let's go over here. Import bus, grab a couple of those. And then we're going to need export bus. I have one. And I'm going to need one more. Because those are going to be needed to put the matrices in. And I have forgot one thing. Let me get to a safe spot. Back here on the mansion. Ah! Swing! First of all, I forgot to bring you right back. I apologize. And now I have to send you right back to being right back. Because I forgot something. Yeah, I forgot to do the scene, and now I need to scene you back again. I am horrible. Give me a couple minutes. I'll be right back. Step 1, unmute the mic. Step 2, transition back. Hey, this time I remembered. Good grief. Let's try this again, shall we? Sure. Okay, so I've cleared an additional pathway here with some additional space. I have put a additional cable down on the back side of the ring. So I got 7 channels going out the front. I'm going to put channels coming out the back. So the plan is going to be to put a simulation chamber feeding into a loot chamber, coming back into the system. So we're going to have a simulation chamber feeding into a loot chamber, going back into the system. And then we're going to have a simulation chamber feeding into a loot chamber, feeding back into the system. So we're going to have an export bus here, and we're going to have an export bus here, and then we're going to have an import bus here, and we're going to have an import bus here. And then we have to use the little regular purple cables. Go here, 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 here. And that should show us now 4 of 32 channels is used over here. Now I have to remember that it's the combined total of the 2 lines is how many of my 32 channels I've used. So that says 7 and that says 4, so I've used a combined 11 of my 32 channels. It's not that I get 32 on this side and I get 32 on this side. I get 32 in total for the singularity that's here. So I have to remember that. Okay, so then on the export buses, both... I'm so used to using my wireless, I have to remember I don't have wireless yet here, but I have this. I have 329,000 prediction matrices sitting in the system. So I can just sit this and go, boop. And you can go, boop. And both of you are going to hopefully fill excellent. That's what we want. Then we are going to have this, which is going to take the predictions, and that's going to do that. And then this is going to do that. And then the resulting items coming out of that is going to go back into the system. Same thing over here. Now we have to go underneath and give it some power. And so to help us figure out where we need to do power, we are going to... Oops, too much. Oh no, not enough. There we go. Okay, so that is the simulation chamber there. And then that is the loot fabricator there. I don't know why that's there. Okay. Oops. Perfect. That lines up. I did it again. Okay. Climb up out of here. Out of... Hello? Come on. Here we go. Come over here, and I need my cable. No, I don't. It was in my inventory. Cat. Being silly. Okay, here we go. So this is going to go go. And we're gonna give ourselves a little escape way here. So we can do this, 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 and then lovely. Back out and up. Alright, so now we have power. This is generating gas tiers, so this is going to produce our gas tiers, and that's going to export out here. Now I need a ton of acceleration cards. We need to speed all of this up. Oh, I already have some. Excellent. Let's go ahead and make some. Oh, no, I can't. I don't have enough charge service. That's fine. This will be sufficient. There's 4 for you. 4 for you. 4 for you. And 4 for you. So you're doing that. And then you are going to make me. So this makes 8 magma creams, which would make me 2 magma blocks. Or I can just skip this and go straight to the magma blocks. Wonderful idea. And we get 1 additional magma block. Winning! Because that's what we need for here. So again, winning! Okay, so then those will get yoinked into the system. And those will get yoinked into the system. So that takes care of gas tiers and magma creams, because the magma creams were needed for magma blocks, and we just basically replaced magma blocks, or magma creams with magma blocks. That takes care of that. Boom. This is in place for additional items that we need to set up in the nether in the future. So, 2 down. Now we have the hard one. Well, I say hard. I don't know if it's going to be hard. It's going to be the one that has the most steps. So we have 1-dimensional infuser. It's the one over here. Pardon the noise. So this one here is our 1-dimensional infuser. It is making a sky stone. We had tried putting a second one on top. A second thing on top. That does not work. We can wall share side to side because the walls are completely identical. We can't wall share top to bottom because they're not identical, because the controllers are in the way. So what we need to do is basically build the bottom row exactly on top of this one up into this next floor, which I have, already hollowed out the space that we have up here. And then in this area, we're going to have some processing set up, but then we're going to have some routers sending things up, down, and sideways from this dimensional infuser. And that dimensional infuser, instead of making skystone, it's going to be making black quartz. And we're going to be bringing the Certus quartz in to do that. from using routers from our barrel that's over on the other side of the base and just yeeting it over there. But first we have to make it. So we got to get all of the building blocks in place for a multi-block for a dimensional infuser. Now, lucky for me, I already had a dimensional infuser left over from when we stacked two of them, one on top of the other. So that piece is already done. It's just now the multi-block pieces I have to do. So I thought there was glass on that, but apparently I was wrong. So we'll put that away. So we need 43 reinforced machine casings. Okay, so reinforced machine casings. I have 3, so I need 40 more, which isn't going to work because I need an advanced technium ingot. I need glowstone and I need refined obsidian. Well, lovely. Okay, so the good news is I do have some glowstone, so I can make the refined glowstone. I do have a little bit of that. Okay, so let's do that. And we need more osmium. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom. Okay, so wrong terminal. Reinforced machine casings, 40. Oh, the advanced technium ingot. I'm hoping they are sitting over in the elite, and I can just pull them out. Oh yeah, there's plenty there. Okay, I'm hoping also I just need nuggets. So I can do this. Put those back. Drop the nuggets in. And now can I do the 40? Yes. So, you may recall from an earlier stream when I was having to throw the advanced ingots in and then do a craft really quickly before the ingots were getting yeeted back into here. It dawned on me that the system was using the ingots to make nuggets. So the solution was to convert the ingots into nuggets and put the nuggets in the system, and then I would be fine. So I'm like, oh, problem solved. I don't have to keep doing that crazy hurry up and get this done step. 18 machine vents. Okay. So a machine, that's circuitry, vent. 18, I have no crafting CPUs available. Oh, because my boots were still busy. That fixes that. 18, go. And then I need 9 circuitry. And we're out of lava again. Okay. This is another tweak I wanted to see if we could make. Could we change this so that the export bus is connected to the other system, and I could move the infinite lava to that system instead. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to break this, take the cable anchor off, and then put that back in place. Put the cable anchor down on that side. So then I can put the export bus down here, connect the cable here, and then the export bus can bring lava. Do that. Okay, it's full of lava at the moment, so we're fine there. Because now I can bring my infinite lava cell back here. Put it in here. And then we'd have infinite lava available here. So we could take this import bus. I gotta think this through. Take that off and change that to just be like that. So it's just sending the items out. That frees up a channel. Then I can make an export bus to plug in here and do this, do this, do lava again, lava. And now we don't have to run and get lava from the nether anymore because it is automated. Oh yeah, look at me go. Pat cat on the shoulder. Good job, cat. That change to direct everything to just dump into a pattern provider, I need to do like everywhere I have set up to open up channels. Which is a lot of places. Okay, so those aren't done yet. There is the machine vents, and those are not done yet. More channels, more problems. This is extremely true. Hello, district. Machine vent, machine circuitry. I needed 9 of those. District, look at me. I did things. Look at me. I've got a quantum ring set up in the nether with things coming out both sides. I've automated things. Look at me go. Whoop, 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 whoop. Happy days are here again. Now, I have 95 ancient debris, 96 ancient debris in this system that I have to manually move over to that system. I don't know how to do that part yet. One thing at a time. One thing at a time. We are learning. We are learning. Bink. This one always gets stuck. Use. Where's the rest of my reinforced machine casings? Oh, I bet these used them up. Of course it did. 43 minus 29. 14. 43 minus 32. 11. Hey, Potox, how you doing? Good to see you. Are you stone blocking away tonight? Flexing math on stream, you see how it is. Yep, yep. Math in my head. Look at me go. You'd think I was an accountant or something that could, like, you know, count. Yes, you are. Good job. All right. I did not grab the placer for the dimensional infuser, which if I'm building it on top, I should be able to use it and make my life easier. Just have to find the right one. This one. Bag number 3. You have an AE2 storage system up. You've accomplished a lot today. You think Grinch would love SB4 because the storyline with the echoes is pretty great. He's been playing... when has he been playing? No, I don't remember. Was a create one. Not sure if he's still playing that one or not. Okay, so there's that one. And then we're gonna... How am I gonna do this while I'm standing here? I need a platform to stand on. One moment. Boom. trick here is going to be I can't use the bottom. So I only have the front and the sides. Which is fine, because I only need... Oh, no, wait, that's not going to work. Because I need 3 sides, don't I? Because I need power. Oh, no, 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 wait, I can do it with 2. I had to think about it for a minute. I can do this with 2. It's like, I can name that tune in 7 notes. Okay. So, we are going to need some router things. We need router things. Router things. We are going to need an importer. We are going to need an exporter. Then the importer we are going to put on top. And we are going to import a couple of things. Where is my wrench for importing? Wrench. Okay, I'm going to start with Certus quartz. We're going to start running all the way over here. Around over here. Around over here to here. You need item upgrades, big time. What am I doing? Let's do... those. And then we're gonna do... Pink. Okay. So that is going to send the Certus quartz over to here. And you can see it's already filled with Certus quartz. We also are going to need the importer to handle our energy. So we're going to import. And I believe right there I have energy output. So I'm going to hit it. That should round robin its way into sending power. We are now making black quartz. I need an elite. Give you one of those. not going to be great, but it's going to work. Okay, so then we're going to land here, and we're going to then have our exporter. The exporter is going to be used to send the black quartz out. Now, down here, this is already set up to take black quartz and make it into the blocks of black quartz. And send the blocks of black quartz over to here. So all I need to do is have an importer. Here. And that's going to be the first connection. But we need to get our upgrades for this first. So let's do like 6 item upgrades round robin. That's going to be really important. I still haven't put any. Let's go grab some sugarcane out of the cloche to put in the system so I can make speed upgrades. Just a moment. Cloche is sitting over here. Sugar. Why, when I know I can't do the wireless anywhere but at the house, do I keep trying to use it? Potox, thank you so much for the resub. I appreciate you. I don't remember the name of the game he's playing. He was working on one that had Create in it. It was a Create. I don't remember. I'll have to ask him so we can put it in Discord maybe. What was it? We were playing, we did have a few sessions where we were playing Dungeons, Dragons, and Space Shuttles 2 in the beta. It's fun. Well, tell him to stop. He likes just exploring other packs and seeing what other stuff is going on. He just likes exploring the POIs and lots of different things. And you know, I'm the one who's always into the quest book and getting the advancements and all of that other stuff. He's not so much interested in that aspect of the games. Okay, so now I can do this. We can put all of this into here with a speed upgrade and a round robin. Then I'm going to tell it down here to input and down here to output. Then this is going to start getting the black quartz. And for now, it's the only one getting the black quartz because I haven't made any of the rest of the things yet. So it's going to get the black quartz. It's going to make the black quartz blocks. Those are going to get shuttled over here, which is then going to allow me to start making some elites again because I was out of black quartz blocks. So tick mark 1, that was one of the things that we had messed up, was I didn't have black quartz blocks. But that is not all. No, that is not all. We also need this black quartz. Also needs to be used. Oops. in, I use an enrichment chamber to make nether quartz. So we need to come down here, and where's my axe? Where's my axe? Axe. Axe. And we need to make an enrichment chamber. Boom, boom, boom. Okay, here is that. Now, I should be able to make another importer. That on top. Items, inject on, make that importer. Great. So then this is going to go boom. And this is going to go boom. So now we're going to have it taking turns between sending the black quartz down here and sending the black quartz into here. And we need to make our upgrades. So I need 8 of you. I need 8 of you. Upgrades and speed upgrades. Okay, so that is making me black quartz and nether quartz. Black quartz into nether quartz. Oh, I do not want it going into the gas injector, please, and thank you. Turn that to none. I should just keep it in the enrichment chamber for now. Then, nether quartz. That was one of our other things that we were like in need of, is nether quartz. Now I gotta get that into the system. So what I need to do is make a drawer that can hold nether quartz. Come over here and make an and of course, we're out of oak planks because every stream I have to start off with not having any oak planks. Even though I make a bazillion oak planks at the start of every stream, they are gone before I know it. Okay, so there is an oak drawer. Now, what I'm not sure of... I'm thinking I might be full. I'm full on being able to import things there. So I'd have to import it like directly into the back of the drawer, which I can do. That's not a problem. getting a little wonky. Dude, you're facing the wrong direction. Face that way. Nether quartz goes there. We need key. Lock. Okay. So now I'm going to need an input and an output to transfer nether quartz. That takes care of black quartz and nether quartz. Sounds good, JC. We need 2 more routers. Importer. Exporter. And we're gonna do 3 of those with the round robin upgrade. Should be fine. We're not in like a rush on getting these cleared out of here. That's gonna go there. And there's that, and boom, boom, boom. Okay. Okay, then this is gonna go on the back. Touch you. And put that away. Around here and touch that. Then we need to make sure that this is set to output. And there goes the nether quartz out the door. All right, so that takes care of black quartz and nether quartz. That's off the list. Now we've got this one. This is the nickel dust. So this one we need to take nickel. We need to run it through a crusher so that we have dust. And then it needs to go into a purification chamber, which is going to need oxygen. Now I have oxygen already coming from my electrolytic separator here. And I think we established it's this side. I think it's this side, but don't hold me to that. I may be wrong. But I think it's that side. So we need nickel and a crusher and a purification chamber. Now, the other option is zinc dust, and we get 3 times more if we use zinc. So if we look here, I have 43,000 zinc ingots. I have 500,000 nickel rods. I may have gone a little overboard on the nickel rods. I feel very JC at the moment. Oops. A little bit of oops. Just a smidge. So, if we run out of zinc and we run out of nickel, we can melt the nickel rods back down to send them through to make more nickel dust. I've got plenty of nickel, even if they're tied up in rods. We have options. Oh, so much nickel. But I think I want to use the zinc to get that 3 times better return. To me, that just makes good sense. Better use of our resources. So we're going to use the zinc ingot. I have 28,000 dimensional zinc ores. I can make an awful lot more zinc. That's not a problem. Yeah, not a problem at all. I mean, I probably have enough platinum. I have 169,000 platinum, and that's gotta be enough for now, right? Right? Which one of these is the platinum is? Platinum is this one. Let's rotate this out. Put the zinc ore in place. Oh, that's right. Does that need to be processed in the nether? It does. I forgot about that. What other thing do we need more of? I think we have plenty of platinum. Hmm. After ore might be a good idea. Let's do... Where... Yeah, let's do... Even gold would be okay. That way we'd get some ender pearls coming back in because we have run out of ender pearls. Let's let that convert over to be ender pearls. Everything should be set up to do ender pearls still, so let's do that. That seems like a good idea. This is still producing the replica. I may have enough replica right now. I haven't changed it over back yet. Haven't done it yet. I may have way more than I need. 200,000. Is that enough? I have no idea. We have a lot. Okay, so we're gonna need a crusher, which needs silver ingots. How do I not have silver ingots? Oh, I do have silver ingots. They're just tied up in blocks, and I haven't set up a recipe to break the blocks up yet. Okie dokie. Silver ingot. Do do. Oh, and we're gonna need more molecular assemblers here before too long. Great. Where am I gonna put those? Alright, so there's a crusher. And when I need lava, it should automatically pull lava from that infinite cell. Hello, cat lover! How are you? Good to see you. There is a crusher, and then we need a purification chamber. One of you. One of you. Now, while it is doing this, oops, let's start another stack of debris. Okay, it needs the magma creams for the debris. Interesting. Can I... Oh... Okay, so I actually need both the magma creams and the magma blocks from that. Okay, let's do this. Let's set up another loot fabricator. Let's do this. Boom, 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 boom. This can be set up here with power. Then it needs I can't make an export bus. Okay, there's cobblestone. Break a block of black quartz up to get black quartz. Is it pretty? No. Does it work? Yes. I think we needed about a dozen. It's just amazing to me how random it is, because some of these are literally instantaneous, and some of these take 5 to 10 seconds, and some of these just feel like they take forever. Okay, so let me put those in. No, not an export bus. I wanted an import bus. I was making the wrong thing. Good grief. Well, I'm glad I caught myself. There's that. Oh no! Okay. I need acceleration cards. Something fierce. And you take those. And that emptied it out completely. Like, boom. Okay. So now I'm going to squeeze this in here in the back. Gonna squeeze a barrel. And a logistical transporter. We're gonna fit all of these magma cube predictions that we had left over in here. And feed them into that loot transporter so it will feed our system to make magma creams. And then while I'm thinking about it, let's take this one here. And I need to put a take that down. I need to put the dense smart cable down. 32 of 32 channels done. We're exactly at 32 channels going that direction. Then I want to put that on top so I can put the not import bus. No, I want to put the bill there, so that sits there and is connected to the top there. Okay, so I know I have 32 of 32 going off to the right, but I think I can take some items off and reduce that number, and now I can see that. So that is going to be very helpful. Now I want to do the same thing here so I can see what's going on this side. So I'm going to put a smart cable down there. Take that off. This also is showing 32 of 32. That on top. That on the side. And that. Oops! Let's say, where is my pattern encoding terminal? I need it back, please. Thank you. There we go. Okay, so we have 32 of 32 channels to the left, 32 of 32 channels to the right. We'll see if we can clean that up. All right, so now we have our purification chamber and our crusher. I have one reinforced machine casing left. I can put that away. So now we need to go and set this up to make glowstone. So we're going to this here. Now do that there. And let's make more ingots, which means we need more nuggets. Okay, so we're gonna make 3 of you. Now my first question is, where are these zinc ingots at that I have so many? Oh, wait a minute. I just answered my own question. Remember, we have the second storeroom back here. Here is our zinc ingots. And there's currently nothing pulling out of it. And the storage, that doesn't have anything. I'm trying to remember, did I put a exporting router on? I did not. I put a storage bus on it. Let's go ahead and we'll put it on the drawer itself. I think that will make the most sense. I mean, it should work on the entangled block too, but let's just go to the source. All right, so we're going to go here, and this is going to go here, and then this is going to be eject items off, then this is going to be none, input, output is going to be to the left, which is going to be the purification chamber. Now I'm going to run upstairs and we'll set up the export. Alright, so we're going to put that here. Now we need to do this. So we're going to do five items. Round robin. I don't know if we're ever going to need to send the zinc somewhere else. I told it to craft one. It's not in the crafting CPUs, but it's not in the items being done either. Good night, District. See you later. That's just weird. Start. Let's start at the speed upgrades. Start. Well, there it's going. Or at least it says it's going. We'll see if it's actually going here in a minute. What is going on here? Crafting status. Can't store contents. Oh no. Am I full? Oh! We has problem. He has big problem. Hi, would you please add this to your permissible item thing? Oh, actually, I should probably add the nether wart block too. Here, hold that. Houston, we have a problem. I may be able to take that cloche offline now. I may have enough crimson stems to get me by. I think. Just a bit. A bit. I have a bit. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, mistakes were made. Hashtag did not occur to me to ensure I had sufficient storage for massive amounts of this item. Oopsie. Oh, and look at all the nether stars. Oh dear. See, Grinch was in charge of storage management before, not me. Oh, JC, I made an oopsie. Ah. Yeah, I didn't put a slot or partition on a drive to hold all of the stuff from the cloche for the crimson um, plant, and it just filled up my storage system. It's the major oops. I have all the crimson netherwort. I think I probably am going to need for the rest of my playthrough. There is so much. Oh my gosh, so much. My system wasn't giving me my crafted item, and I'm like, why not? And it's like, I'm out of room. And I'm like, out of room? How can you be out of room? I have so much space left in my. Oh, wait, no, I don't. Crap. Oops. This entire chest is full. Oh my goodness. I did a big oops. So, we are taking a pause so that Cat can clean up the storage system. Little mistake here. I'm gonna have the mistake happen again with the backlog of gas tiers and some of this other stuff, but I can just unplug the items, the machines that are making them, and it'll be fine. I mean, oh my gosh, look at that. I have 16,000 of those things that were filling up my oh dear. Yeah, that was a problem. That was a problem. Okay, now I have to remember what I was doing. Glowstone. We're working on glowstone. I need to go over to the zinc drawer over here. Only, yeah, only. I only have 16,000. Boom, 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 boom. And then... oh, look, now here's all my round robins. And my speed upgrades that I thought weren't crafting. Like, oh no, they crafted, they just were stuck. Alright, so now, bunk. I don't want to think how many of these routing connections I've got going on. It's ridiculous. Alright. So here is the zinc ingot making the zinc dust, which needs to then be output to the left. And then here, this needs to be input from the right. Okay. Then we're going to need a input on the top. This needs to be for the oxygen. So we're going to do this and this. This needs to be extra for oxygen. Okay, then we're gonna do this, because it can also pull in the flint from over here as an alternative source. And we have that. Is exporting from here. And I expanded the machine making the flint to a larger factory, so that should help a smidge, keeping it fed, and there we are making glowstone. So then we can output the glowstone to a drawer, but we want to make sure we have a drawer to put said glowstone into. So let's make an oak drawer, oak drawer, oak drawer. In addition, I should put storage upgrade. Oh, we need sticks. Because of course we need sticks. Because why in the world do we never have enough sticks? Probably for the same reason. I never have enough planks. Okay, here's some of those. Alright, I want 1, 2, 3, 4 of those. And now I can make the oak drawer. Boom, boom. Oh, I already made the oak drawer. I silly. I'll be right back. Need to visit the little girl's room. Give me just 2 minutes. I want to refill my drink and do that, and I will be right back. Transition. We're back. Okay. So now we need to sleep because ain't nobody got time to work in the rain. Oh, there isn't a bed in that one. Excuse me. Yes, I apologize. I just really needed to sleep. Much easier to work in the day when it's not raining. So much easier. Okay, so we actually have 2 more drawers we can set up. So we'll put one there. We'll put one there. Pick those up. Oh, I didn't bring any glowstone with me. It's fine. It's fine. Boom, boom. Boom, boom. Okay, so this one is getting this. And then this on the back is going to be glowstone. Boop. I had to come back and lock that drawer. Don't let me forget to lock the drawer. M shrank with unhydrate. I will do that momentarily. We're having Dr. Pepper Zero Sugar Cherry tonight. Okay, this is set up to send the glowstone. I just need the upgrades. So we're going to make those once I've done my hydrate. Thank you very much. How are you doing tonight? Hope you're having a lovely evening. Let's make 5 of those and grab one of our round robins and make 3 speed upgrades. That, and take that, and then we're gonna go here. We're gonna go boom, 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 and then you're gonna go boom. And then you're gonna get set to output. And nothing is going to happen. Why? Is it because the drawer doesn't have anything in it yet? That could be. Let's go put something in the drawer. I thought not locking the drawer would allow it to work, but oh, you know, I bet something has filled the drawer in the time while I was away. Why, yes, look at that. There we go. And my key. So we can lock it. Okay. That takes care of glowstone. Oh, no, wait. We need to go to the nether. Need to disconnect you. We are full now. Thank you very much. You can stop. I don't I don't think we're going to need any more. We have 17,000 crimson stems. Okay. And 620 shroom lights. Yep. I'm thinking we're good. I'm thinking I'm thinking we're good. There is another 32 ancient debris, which I did it again. Should be time to start another stack, which we can do easily now because we have the various pieces going. Okay, so now we have fixed gas tiers, magma cream, magma blocks, glowstone, black quartz, and blocks of black quartz. And it's only 9 o'clock. I am doing well. I'm doing well. We are in the Minecrafts, which is feeling good. Last night, we got our spacesuit, which makes me very happy. I am still one full chapter behind District. So, unless something miraculous happens and I'm able to get 3 more chapters done in a week, or he goes very, very slowly through these last chapters to allow me to catch him, he's going to finish before me. But I'm hopeful that we're going to be able to accomplish our new goal, which is to reach the moon before he finishes. The moon is only down here. We don't have that far to go, so I'm hoping we can at least get that far. And then we'll just progress and see how much into the lunar chapter we can get before he wraps things up. Um, then the next goal will be lunar technium to see can we finish the lunar chapter before he finishes. We'll still be, 1 chapter short, but we're doing the best we can. I had gotten hit with such a large number of orders, and I can't juggle everything. there's there's only so many hours in the day, and between work and family time, knitting time, and then Minecraft time, and I do need sleep. Because there's like uh, something has to give, and it's been the Minecraft time. And for whatever reason, I think I've had 1 order in the last 2 weeks. So it's actually been a very nice knitting vacation. So I can rest my fingers from having to knit and instead work them on the keyboard and play Minecraft, which is kind of nice. So we have got some rocket parts that we need to make here, and this is again going to use our crafting advanced crafting table. So we're going to have a rocket nose cone, and then we're going to have rocket fin, and then we're going to have a rocket engine, which are very, very large. All right, so we're going to have that, that, and that. So those are the 3 pieces we need for a rocket. Now, to make a rocket, we actually need 1 nose cone, 1 engine, 8 fins, and a whole lot of heavy duty plating. So let's just try to make one thing at a time and see if we can do it. So we need more hellish technium ingots, and we still need some more glowstone dust. Now the glowstone dust is going to come in just slowly. So I'm guessing right now our problem is we need more netherite. Oh, wow. Look at all of that netherite needing to be processed. That is great. That is so awesome. We better get several stacks of gold getting processed down here. Let's go ahead and get 128 gold dust put together. Oh, I forgot one thing. We put down the machines for the I forgot to put the upgrades in. I'm terrible at remembering upgrades. I know. Okay, so I need 16 of you. How am I out of osmium dust? Because surely I should be able to be making the osmium dust? Because, like, there's no way I'm out of osmium. That's just not possible. So I must not have a recipe for osmium dust yet? Which the crusher's really busy because I just put all that gold through it. So this might take me a bit to get these upgrades. But that's fine. This is for the speed upgrades. Go ahead and give you the 7 that I have. Just because that will speed you up. Can that one? You. You also need chemical upgrades. Energy, you have chemical, you still need speed. I need 8 more. You are done now, so I can give you the last one. You up. Do I have item 3? I do not. I might need some item 3s to pull that out faster. Item 3. Item upgrade 3. Ooh, that's expensive. It's fascinating to me. Sometimes it doesn't show me the rows that are full, and sometimes it does. Let's do 3 of the 3s. Not perfect, but it'll work. Okay, now I need to grab the gold dust. And put that in there. Does this have all the upgrades in it? It does. Okay, it just feels slow. I might need to pull this out and set it up somewhere separately. I could do that in the Nether where I have plenty of channels. That's a thought. I just need to figure out how to get the ancient debris. I need to get the ancient debris out of the subnet into the main system, then automatically feed it over to the fluid infuser with the special liquid in it for processing. Which I could do with an export bus so that it automatically is exporting the ancient debris without me touching it. Because then it would just automatically generate it into netherite scrap. I mean, basically just set it up as a passive crafting. So it's like constantly running, like I have the Ghast and the Magma Cream HNN now. With the volume of netherite we are going to need, that might be something we need to look at. And all of the heavy plating needs hellish nuggets. Like each plate needs a hellish nugget. Or not, what is it called? Heavy this. It all makes just one. All of those plates, one. Wow, that short amount of time it already made another 150. Woot woot. Love it. That leaves one to spare. Like, I could be sending the zinc over to the gear machine to make zinc gears. Except I don't want to tie up the gear machine in case I need it for other things. I could make a dedicated machine for that, but here comes a whole lot of netherite. That's a beautiful sight. It's going to disappear really fast. I didn't even look to see, do we even have any hellish ingots on us right now? No. We have 2 nuggets. And we're almost finished with a process on that, so I could do another thing of 64, start a new one. Oh, look at all that netherite. Just beautiful. I love it. Alright. Room. Over 3 stacks. Did I have any? I did not have any netherite ingots left over. There's 26 blocks of netherite. Okay, that said I was going to need 2 hellish ingots. Here's one. There's 2. Sweet! That should have given time for the glowstone to come in. So, nose cone. And there's no crafting CPUs available to make a nose cone. Okay, once number 2 is finished, we can use that, I think. That is... Oh! But that's backed up behind this one. Well, that's problematic. Okay, if I do... It's just gonna start it again. Oh my gosh. No, I don't want you to start again. I want you to give me this. It's stop. Stop. Okay, I'll cancel you instead. I want to make a nose cone. Now, I mentioned this last night. I started a huge craft of these heavy plates, and I made the mistake of logging out. And all that stuff was sitting on the metal press, and a bunch of it went poof. And I was just like, oh, cat, that was bad. Interesting, there's nothing in there or in there. Interesting. You should be in there. Don't know why you're not. Did we have enough to make more hellish? No, just the two. Okay. Well, that's problematic. Going to need so many. Get the cone, and we'll get the engine first, because we only need one of each of those. And then we're going to need 8 of those little fins. That could be a piece of work. But it shouldn't be the netherite causing a problem. We put in 26 blocks. That should be 6 hellish ingots worth. And close to a 7th. That was a big chunk. What we might do is add some more CPUs and plug them in out in the nether using that additional space that we have, because the additional CPUs would be very valuable. And we could also put another processing tower out there for some additional crafting recipe space, because we're almost full on our space for patterns. So we should definitely take care of both of those needs before we're actually full. And we are getting to the point where we can have more than 3 or 4 crafts needing to go at the same time. So we're definitely going to need more CPUs. There's probably something else we should take care of before we go too much farther. So many things. I know in other mod packs that we've used a machine that just runs these through a little press, like a one block press versus doing this whole thing with the animations, and it's so much faster. Like, I don't mind the animation and I love immersive engineering, don't get me wrong. It's like probably one of my favorite mods. But it's like, when this is like their best way of doing it, it's so cool. I did not set up plates when I set up my lead processing back in the starter base. I think we have lead. I think we only have lead going into ingots and blocks. So we could certainly add a lead plate solidifier as long as there was a drawer to hold the plates. Then we would have at least a passive craft going for those, that we might not have to make quite so many of them going forward. That might be a thought. While this is running, I should pop upstairs and see how the reactors are doing in case they are full and need to have more fluorite. Because they were like full to overflowing before. Yep, they're full again. Oh, quite full. Get another stack of those going. Boom, boom. You're processing like just as fast as the water comes in. This doesn't take an upgrade, I don't think. It's just not processing fast enough. What happened? Woo! That was a huge lag spike of some kind. So this is for heavy plates for the nose cone. The nose cone used 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 20 of them. Left of 4. Oh, there isn't any more netherite scrap to process. We could probably start the debris back up again now. There's 6 out of 20. 7. 8. Boom, boom, boom. So many. Oh man, is this thing waiting for the crusher? No, I think it's just making the steel plates. Oh, wrong way. need a map to my own base. Oh, no, no, no. What's going on here? Did it lose 11? It made 8 and it lost 11 of them? Oh, I'm so pissed. Maybe it wasn't me logging in. Maybe it was just the craft is taking too long at the metal press. The whole area is chunk loaded. That shouldn't be a problem. Yeah, none of these are moving. And look, the lumium's gone. I think I have to stay by that metal press and not leave. How's everybody doing? Let's make a note for... There's lead ingot. Lead plate. Lead. Lead. Osmium. Steel. Aluminum. must not have lost the hellish ingots because it allowed me to re-pick up the crap where I left off. But it looked like it had lost the lumium that it made. I don't know. I'm confused. It's very odd. Lead only has ingots and blocks currently on its processing station back at our original base. So I should be able to add another solidifier, and then I would just have to set up a drawer for lead plates. And I could set up a solidifier to do osmium plates and steel plates. I'm not sure if I have steel saved over there or not. It might be saved on the digital drive that I have ingots going to. I'm not sure. That reminds me, I haven't stopped to pick up any more steel that's been made. I should do that and see if it needs to be refreshed with some additional iron processing. So many things to be checked on, updated. The factory never goes to sleep. Which is good, because we have a lot of things for the factory to do, but oh my goodness, it's busy. Okay, it says it's crafted all the steel plates, it's crafted now. All the osmium plates, all the steel plates. I don't know why it's got these lumium dust, tin ingots, silver ingots, and steel ingots sitting down here as being available. That makes no sense. Leftover goodies and recipes that we had last pack. I don't need that to be starting up again. It's like every other ingot. First a lumium ingot, then a lead ingot, then a lumium ingot, then a lead ingot. I think I remember district sort of comparing times of processing between the metal press and the solidifier, and he felt that they were very close to the same speed. So I I don't know if it's because of the animation that the metal press just feels so slow, where in the solidifier you don't really see it taking an action, and so that makes it give the illusion that it's processing things faster. I don't know. Okay. It appears that it has finished processing plates. So we should be able to run over here and grab these components. For okay. Okay. Yay! Nose cone. Nose cone. Done. Okay. Now let's look at rocket engine. Rocket engine. Okay, so we need simple tank. Need a recipe. I have one already. I don't have a recipe for it. So we'll run together. Boom, boom. Okay, that takes care of that. Rocket engine. Now I need 2 more netherite and I need 4 hellish. And it's telling me there's no CPUs big enough to handle the craft. Interesting. Okay. How are we doing over here? So you're currently missing. Break up one of these so I can have the individual netherite that I need. Okay, so we need to go look at what we're missing for ultimate ingots so we can make some of those. Back to the mansion. First, I need to throw the ancient debris into the water. Water. Alright, over to here. What are you missing? The Enderium. Okay. And the antimatter, which we have. Oh, can't make that many. Can't make that many. Can't make that many. I'm missing one. One. A second. Now I can make 6. Alright, well, that's going. We need to go. Start a village. Interesting. I don't have a wireless connection, but my thing was able to tell me my craft was done. Don't know how that works. That away. Nope, wrong one. Put that away. 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 Okay. All the lead goes in first. Platinum goes in first. Fill with ender pearls. Hey, Pokemon. How you doing? We need a lot of Enderium, as we're then going to convert it into a lot of Enderium gears, which hopefully will keep us going for quite a while. Hopefully. This is how I try to get by with such manual crafting, is with doing a lot of bulk batch stuff. Alright, fly over here and put that away. Fly back over here. Over here. Here. That process the Enderium. Restock that. Grab that. Start processing that. Ah, that's right. You don't have to grab them from there. They're in the system. Oh, and I have cyanide plates already made. Yay me. Alright. That should be one hellish ingot. There's that. Need a better source of nether matter. Definitely. Alright, there's that. And then we're gonna need... Oh, we're out of bones? What? No. Okay, we still have some in there. Not totally out yet. Just feels that way. Can do 2. 4. Make 5. That got me 3 more. Like, maybe I need to make a really big crafting and put that in the nether so I have like one big one. not sure how many like really big craftings we're gonna do. We need a recipe for crafting unit, which is not spelled that way. Give me 2 of those. Okay. Then I can do a 256. I put one of those in there for a co. There's that. Then I do this and this. That makes a 256. Then let's hop out to the nether. Okay. Now that is 1. So we've got 7, 4, and now 1. So that's 12. So I should be able to do, now I gotta think here. 4, 8. Molecular assemblers. That'd be 8 of those. I don't have black quartz. Hang on. Let's just let that fill my inventory. And do that. Okay, so now we can do 8 of those. And then that's right. Make 8 regular pattern providers. Eight molecular assemblers. Run these back. Oops. Okay, there is 3 more of those. Those in there. That, that. Okay, so now this one is using 12, and this one is using 7, and that one is using 1. So 7, 12, 19, 20. Now we're up to 20. That will now increase my coprocessing power and my pattern power. Pattern power? You know what I mean. Now I have 4 CPUs, and this one is a 256, so that is big boy crafting. So now can I do a rocket engine? I still only have 2 hellish? How is it possible I only have 2 hellish? No way. I mean, I suppose I need to... let's do another 128 dust. Oh, dang it. I deliberately had one of those broken down because I need the ingots for this next craft. I forgot about that. Okay, so there's that. Now I need 2 more hellish. What is holding me back from doing another 2 more hellish? Red nether bricks. Is it the clay? No. It's netherrack. Well then. Um, time to go destructo on this hill. A little bit more. No lava today. Thank you for playing. Okay. Alright. There we're making some red nether bricks. Currently have the ability to make 3 more. So that'll allow us to make the engine. There's only 3 here. Antimatter. Hang on. That is... Okay, so that is produced by making polonium with the other blue one, plutonium. you still have lots of antimatter. Let's fill this tank up instead. Okay, I'm gonna let that run. Fill that tank up with antimatter. I don't have anything running making debris at the moment. Get that started making debris, which is going to make more ancient debris, which is going to make me more netherite, which we should constantly be producing to make netherite. Right? Never ending. Never ending. That there. Okay, one more. Need just one more. Oh my gosh, it's crafting 310 lumium. Let's do this. Let's craft the lumium. It wants 310 lumium. Let's go ahead and just get that crafting while we are processing this and getting our other hellish. Because that will just be one less thing for the craft to have to make is the lumium. Two more. Put you in. Oh, the solidifier. We were going to set that up. There's already a drawer. And we need a plate mold. And then we're gonna need should only need an exporter. And the items, round robin, that should be good. Make me a one lead. Everybody's busy. Dang it. Okay. It's fine. I should should be able to copy. This one's got iron. This one's tin. This one's lead. So I'm going to change it to plates. So that's going to make that works just perfect. We just need to change then this. Then goes up to oh, how did you get all the magma creams in you? I mean, I'm not going to say no because we are going to be needing a whole lot of magma creams, so that's not necessarily a bad thing. But, so, see, now you're full. So I should be able to do hammer, wrench, 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 wrench. So this should be able to go wrench, wrench. might be getting confused because it is a drawer with multiple types of stuff in it. What do we do? Have about this one. This would be the one above the drawer controller. Well, that one doesn't have. If I'm going to go back, I'm going to make a regular drawer to put it in. Silly me, I left an unlocked drawer and thought it would actually be open for me. What was I thinking? Answer, I wasn't. And surprise, surprise, I'm out of oak planks again. Okay. And I'm gonna need a. I can feel that I'm getting tired, so we're gonna have to probably wrap things up here soon. So I don't think we're gonna get the rocket engine done, because that's gonna be a long craft. Let's set this down. First of all, let's take these out. Okay, and then we'll put this behind it, and then we'll go boom, and then we'll come down here to the lead plate and go Boom. And now lead plate, be happy. Okay. Boom. Oop, nope. Cat fell down the hole. Alright, we put that away, that away, that away. Now I have an extra ingot mold. And an extra simple solidifier I ended up not needing. Imagine that. $342 steel ingots. So I've got the aluminum, I have the steel. Nine more simple tanks. I need 9 of you. Oh, it didn't like the one that I made because it probably had data on it. Oh no, it wants 11. 1 elite, 1 hellish. There's the hellish is done. There, the elites are done. So basically all we have to do to craft the engine is craft all the plates. Which you don't need to sit here and watch on stream while I craft 1,000 plates. So I think what we'll do is we'll wrap the stream up and I will make the rocket engine before I go to bed. So that way we get that one done. So that'll be 2 of them done. The rocket fins, that's going to be a nightmare because we need to make 8 of these. Look at how much aluminum and lead plate and steel. Oh my gosh. That's 10 hellish technium ingots worth. That's a lot. This whole thing is just huge. Like crazy. Crazy. I think I'm definitely going to do each of each of the plates separately because it's such a large craft. I mean, it's just insane. Insane. But I think it's doable. We just need to do 10 more hellish, because I'm going to use some for this rocket engine we're almost ready to make. So that's just knocking out more and more and more of this debris. Oh! My antimatter. Come on. I forgot I was filling up the antimatter. And you run out of power for filling up the antimatter. That's it. Hang on. Need power. Here I thought I'd have all the antimatter in the world, and you haven't been able to run because you were out of power. Duh. Well, that's just great. Get this last batch of netherite through. I'm wondering if that's why the debris is piling up, is because I've run out of antimatter. I will go take a peek after I process this. Can't stay up too late. I've got work tomorrow and I've got some projects I need to be working on. But I hate being so close to finishing something and not getting it finished. That will bug me, and then I won't be able to sleep. Don't you hate when that happens? You're like right on the verge of finishing something and it's time to stop and you're like, but I can't stop. I'm almost done. Oh, I hate that. That's like so annoying. Okay, so we're going to those away, put those away, put those away. Then let's go to the Nether and figure out why debris isn't being processed. It is. And we still have a good amount of antimatter. Okay. Oh. And over here to make hellish. We can't make any more until we get more ultimate. And we're restocking nether bricks. Great. Okay. And why don't we have ultimate bricks again? Ultimate bricks. Ultimate. You guys know what I mean. And you're missing that. Again. Of course you are. Okay. Well, I think that is as good a place as I need to wrap up. Throw those in there. Well, we did make a little bit of progress tonight. We did get the first of our rocket components made, the nose cone, and I'm about to make the rocket engine. So that is pretty good. We focused today more on other things than progression. We did a lot of infrastructure upgrades that should help us in the long run. So we did ghost tears, magma cream, magma glocks, glowstone, black quartz, blocks of black quartz, um, lead plates. Um, we brought our infinite lava cell over to the main system, so we have infinite lava over here, which means now our fluid injector for lava planks is automatically filled with lava. Don't have to be running it around anymore, which is great. And we were able to change this to just dump into the pattern provider, saving us a channel, which is great. And we've started putting in these smart cables so we can see how many channels we have in use in different parts of our base, which will be very handy for then making sure I don't go over, because once I go over, then bad things happen and things start having missing channels, and then Cat gets frustrated, and nobody likes it when Cat gets frustrated. It's very bad. Yeah, it's very, very, very bad. We do not like it, Sam I am. So interesting. Normally that diagonal line has been going off to the left, and now it's going off to the right. That's interesting. But yeah, so lots of little tweaks and things to improve, but I think that's going to help. We are up to 3,000 glowstone already, which is great. I mean, that's going to help tremendously. And I mean, we could sit here and make like, no, I can't remember. There's a key command for being able to craft something when you already have it. I don't remember what it is. But I could do this, and we'll just start crafting 1,000 lumium. So that way we have lumium in stock, which will be, very handy for sure. We added changed the solidifier from making lead ingots to making lead plates, since we need lead plates for all of these heavy plates. So now we are just automatically making a supply of lead plates. So we'll just have that running overnight. That'll just keep building those up. So that'll be, really great. Just little tweaks here and there, which a little goes a long way. Ha ha ha. So, thank you all for hanging out with me tonight. I appreciate it. Not sure what my plans are for tomorrow. I have to talk to Grunch and see if maybe he wants to watch some TV or do something, or if not, I'll be back streaming again. But since I don't know what's going on, I don't know what my plans are. So we'll just have to see what happens. But glad I could get a couple of streams in, and we will catch you next time on another episode of Techopolis 3. I'm Katiana. Catch you next time. Bye.